And welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all enjoying the Let's Play. So, there was a what the okay. So there was a comment. It's not on the video, but I got a notification about it on my phone because I had seen it at the end of the last recording. I was gonna talk about it, but I was like, I'll just save it for now because I want to actually one joke about the comment and two actually answer the comment. So the person had, I don't know if like maybe they thought it just came off in the wrong way or not, but they had asked, oh, can I get an overview of what's been happening so far because I don't have time to go back and watch all the videos. And I don't know if they just, again, I don't know if they thought like it just came off bad or not, but I was actually gonna give an overview because one, I could understand someone who maybe just doesn't have the time to go back and watch all 30 something videos, and two, maybe some people just don't really want to watch all the videos, or maybe they want a reason to watch the video. So I was really going to give an overview. I had no problem with doing it, but they deleted their comments, so I can't do it. But basically, for those of you who may want an overview, or maybe just want a little bit of detail on the characters, maybe they like came on during the middle and they just don't really know too much. I'll speak more about Emma at the end, but again, your main character's right here, Reen. He is a graduate of Thor's. Now he's an instructor. He did a lot of work with the intelligence division, and this is basically part of like his required work. And then you have the other three in the car, and is Altina behind Reen? Or is Altina behind, what's her name, Yuna? Well, whatever. We have Yuna, Altina, and Kurt. They are all students at Thor's branch campus, which the branch campus is a new campus that came about this year. Give me a second. I had to clear my throat. Pause. But yeah, there's the branch campus is the new campus. These two right here, Reen and Emma, they came from the main campus. Kurt is a member of the Vander family. The Vander family is a very big family. They used to be the basically the bodyguards to the Imperial family. Then you have Yuna, who came from Crossbow, which is where we're at now, and Altina, who do they tell her thing? She's like kind of like if you've ever watched Boruto, she's kind of like Mitsuki. So she's not a robot, but she's not a natural human either. She was kind of like created in a sense with DNA and all that. So that's why she looks really smaller than she really is. Cause I think she's not older. She's not older than Yuna and them, but she's not that much younger. Cause like Yuna and Kurt are like, I want to say 17, 18, and she's like 15, 16. So she's not that much older, but she is in Trails of Cold Steel 2 as well. She's called the Black Rabbit, and then she partners with the Reen. I forgot exactly how. I don't remember much of Trails of Cold Steel 2 because, like I said, I've played it, but I only played it like one time because 1 and 2, like I really like 1, so I'm not gonna shit on 1, but 2, it's kind of everywhere in the beginning. It's kind of really like just everywhere. It's not the greatest one of the 4 Trails of Cold Steel games, but yeah, all these missions that we go on, it's kind of similar missions to what the original Class 7 did, which is Reen, Emma, and a bunch of other students. Wait, give me 1 second. This might be important stuff coming up. Because the whole talk was kind of like just about Reen and Emma's connection and Emma and Vita's connection. But yeah, this is going to be important. So I will let this go, and then I will continue giving the overview of everything that's happened. I'm so glad the loading times aren't that bad, by the way. Yeah, whenever it gets this kind of music, you definitely want to pay attention. Oh, they brought these guns back in. These were guns that were used in Trails of Cold Steel 1 that they pointed at Crossbell when Crossbell was trying to fight for its independence. RF made tactical weapon, Dragonov railway cannon. Yeah, they had these pointed right at Crossbell, and they're bringing them back out. Just look at them. Those are railway cannons. They used to have some stationed in Corellia Fortress. Their power is terrifying. It's enough to wipe a city like Crossbell off the map in half a day's time. Their size and design aren't the same, but their size and design aren't the same as the ones we saw at the fortress, so they must be a newer model. Are they being set up along the border? Unbelievable. Just what is it about to happen in this country? Just what is about to happen in this country? Goodness, I can't speak. But yeah, those were if you ever played Trails of Cold Steel 1, or if you haven't ever played Trails of Cold Steel 1, actually, those were pointed at Crossbell, and Crossbell was trying to get its independence. I try not to talk over those kind of parts, because when that music gets really intense, those are the very, very, very specific to this story kind of parts. There's other parts that are obviously specific too, but those are the very specific ones. But yeah, then you have the rest of the new class. I mean, not the new class 7. The rest of the branch campus and all that. You'll see some of the more important ones in a little bit. But yeah, so far we've gone to St. Arc. We've done a bunch of special ops there. Oh, I forgot I don't have this on auto text. We've done a bunch of special ops there. We had a fight with 2 of the Stalritter, not all. Oh wait, no, not 2 of the Stalritter. We had a fight with Duvalie, who is the head of the Stalritter, and oh, I'm blanking on her name. Shirley, who is a enforcer. Yeah, enforcer and a member of the Red Constellation, which is a Jaeger group. They brought out a ion type something, beta, alpha, gamma, something like that. I forgot. Ion type something. I can't remember the exact ion typing, but we fought that with Kurt. We've also, oh yeah, we used our Divine Knight Valimar, which if you ever played Gundam, you can, or ever seen Gundam, I mean, you could think of it similar to Gundam, the robots that they fight in, but except these are a bit different, just a bit different, because they're not robots. And then Kurt, he didn't have a Divine Knight. He has a Panzer Soldat, which is a robot. More so, it's like a robot version of the Divine Knights. And the Divine Knights look like robots, but they're not actually robots, though. It's kind of hard to explain what they are, because I think they explain it more in 1 or 2. So when we play those games, it'll be better explained in one of those games. But I want to say 2 is the one where they actually explain them in depth. 1, I don't think they do. I could be wrong though, because I think 1 is when we get our Divine Knight, and then I think 2 is when they actually explain it in depth.
Oh, good. You picked up.
I'll let
Where
her
are
talk.
you right now, Rean? Are you done with your special ops missions? Ah, so you saw them too? I do want to talk about that, but there's another matter that needs our attention first.
Oh gosh,
Can you come
what is
back
it?
to the camp ASAP?
Yeah, we're just gonna fast travel there too. What? Wait a second. What kind of matter are we talking about here?
Hello, Yuna. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. The branch campus just got a request from the Governor General. That's all.
Did you not think Yuna was with us?
He asked us to go to the party at Orchis Tower tonight as part of the security detail. Also, that we greet Prince Oliver and Princess Alphen.
Ooh, the big timers. But yeah, then we had that fight with first we had the fight with Duvalie and Shirley, and then we had the fight with the ion type, whatever it's called. Also, Shirley and Duvalie also attacked the branch campuses, what's it called? Wherever the heck we're like stationed at. I forgot the exact name of it. Like little camp. Our branch campus is a little camp where we're stationed at. This thing right here. They attacked this. And then we went back. We ran into the next emperor, the emperor and the emperor's son. Prince Cedric, who's in line, who's like the crown prince, which is basically, for those of y'all who don't know, crown prince literally just means next to be the emperor if something ever happens to the emperor or they step down. And then he offered for us to come to the main campus. We turned it down. We eventually had because we have these things called Parent Sold Out trainings. We had one with them, with him and 2 main campus students who are in his class. And now we're in Crossbell, and so far in Crossbell we've do we have any big fights? Oh, the biggest fight with somebody from the Ouroboros it was the last fight that we haven't had a big one yet. We just had the little monster one we had last mission. But yeah, that's basically an overview of everything that's happened so far. I definitely do appreciate anybody who does go back and check out older videos, but I'm also willing to give out an overview. I'm not one of those people that will not help out, will not give out an overview because
many influential individuals have gathered here at Orchis Tower tonight. However, we've confirmed that Speaker McDowell was not one of the people invited to the festivities. I worry the citizens of Crossbell won't take the news that their local representative has been snubbed like...
They told him, get the fuck out of here. You not starting shit.
The views and opinions just expressed are not endorsed by this news channel.
That's basically what they said. Get the fuck out of here. We're not with that. But yeah, I'll definitely give people a... Oh, I thought it just crashed. I was about to be so mad because the stupid thing stayed on the screen. I don't know why it's still on the screen for. But yeah, there are issues with crashing. So if it does crash, I'll have to just pause it and redo whatever happened because I can't save on the fly, which really sucks. But yeah, I really feel like all games should have a save state button, like how PC games do. I don't think all PC games do. I take that back. But like how like some emulators do, emulators, if I can speak English, some emulators do. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't mind giving an overview though. I don't mind. Hey, hopefully it'll...
Staff and students of Thor's branch campus, thank you for all your hard work.
Cut me off one more fucking time. One more fucking time. Why is this man so pretty again, by the way? Gotta say that all the time we see him. But yeah, I don't mind giving an overview though. I don't mind it.
I will explain the particulars for the security at tonight's event, but first,
I definitely do appreciate y'all.
Introduce the people for which you'll be providing security.
This is what I was trying to say. I definitely do appreciate all you guys that are going back and checking out the videos though. Very much appreciate y'all. Much love. Now I'm gonna let them go. Imperial Governor Carl Regnitz. This is Machias's dad.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm responsible for overseeing the well-being of Heimdall. My name is Carl Regnitz. Leaves is a part of the capital's suburbs. It's unfortunate we haven't met before, but this is a good opportunity for us to become acquainted.
And this is Elisa's mom, Chairman Irina Reinford. Damn, I can't say her name.
Reinford. Nice to meet you. I suppose we've been indirectly working with each other via your use of the Orchis 2s, the Derflinger, and the Panzer Soldats.
She got
I've
money.
read your reports, so I have high expectations for each of you.
Governor Regnitz is a sworn ally of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
She's Elisa's mother. I remember Grandpa mentioning her before.
These guests, on the other hand, should require no introduction.
Princess Alphen on the left, Prince Oliver on the right, and behind is Elise Schwarzer, Reen's sister.
It's so
Stepsister.
nice to meet all of you from the branch campus. I am the Princess of the Empire of Erebonia, Alphen Rice Arner.
I was gonna give the middle name, but like it didn't really need to be given. Why are we looking for somebody's eyes? Whose eyes are we looking from? Oh. Okay, that was just like a weird thing.
I wish we could have met before, but I'm glad to finally have the opportunity.
I don't know what the point of that camera right there for a second. That was just, what's the point of this camera?
Huh?
I'll let y'all. I think it gets told this game, so if it doesn't, I might tell
I'm
it.
sure it's due to Adios's guidance that we were able to meet tonight.
Prince Olivert. My guy.
I am none other than Olivert Rice Arner, though some have taken to referring to me as the debaucherous prince. I am here as head of the inspection team. Though, as it's simply for show, it may be more accurate to call me a figurehead.
He is not much like the Imperial family. I don't remember if he's not technically blood. No, I think he's not.
However, truth be told, I actually have a small connection with all of you.
I'll wait for them to finish talking.
Last year, I was the chairman of the board at Thor's main campus. And coincidences abound, for the 3 here with me comprise the entire board of directors.
Yes, they were all the board of directors for the old Class 7. Now, am I gonna be able to talk or no?
I'm sure it's a bit late by this
Never
point,
mind.
but I'd like to welcome you to Thor's.
You a couple
Even
months
in these
late.
turbulent times, I wish for each and every one of you to enjoy your youth to its fullest and become the foundation of the world.
So basically, he plays a really big part in these games. I think they call him the Debaucher's Prince because of his actions last year and Trails of Cold Steel 2 with all the war and everything. He flew the Painter Girl, or flew it, or piloted it. Not piloted it. He was the head of it. Like he was like the one running it, like running like the whole crew and everything. He's I want to say. Oh, I don't know if we find it out this game or not. Okay, this may be a sport. This is a pretty, you know, I don't know if they tell it this game or not, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. He is not. He may or may not. So it might not be a spoiler or not. I could be completely wrong. He may or may not be. He's the son of the Emperor, but I don't remember if he's the son of the Empress. And when you're not the son of both the Emperor and the Empress, you cannot be a crown prince like Cedric is. So he kind of does a lot more stuff that's not so royalty like related. Like he does like a lot of stuff still that is like of royalty, but he's also out in the field a lot. You don't ever get to fight with him, but he does do like a lot of stuff that's out in the field, like. And he's actually, you do get to fight with him, just not in the Trails of Cold Steel games. It's in other games. Because he has like a disguise that looks just freaking like him. But yeah. But yeah, I think I could be wrong on that though. Don't quote me on that, because I could be wrong. I could be thinking of Rufus. Because one of them is not a full blood. But they took over, it might be Rufus actually. I could be wrong. Yeah, so that's why I said spoiler, but maybe not a spoiler because I could be completely wrong. It's one of the two though. I know that for sure. I just can't remember which one. Or is it freaking Eustace? Ah, damn. Wait, hold on. It might actually be Eustace. Okay, I could be wrong with all of it. It's either Eustace, Rufus, or Oliver's. One of those 3. I don't know which one, but one of them is not a full blood either Arnor or Alborea. One of the 3. I don't know which ones anymore. I can't remember. Look at this 007 motherfucker. Look at these 007 looking motherfuckers. Yeah, either way, these are gonna be story related. So I mean, we have to do both of them. So it doesn't really matter which one we do first. This is gonna be basically a story episode. There's gonna be no action this episode at all. So am I the only person that really likes watching Let's Plays where they like don't seem perfect? Where it's like you see the crashes in the Let's Play, you see the goofy stuff happening, and like some people like really will cut those out. Am I the only one that actually really loves those though? Because I've seen like the perfect Let's Plays and people were like, and I see a bunch of comments where people are like, oh man, I'm so glad you don't have all the crashes and everything in there. It always ruins the Let's Play for me because it makes me think like the game is just bad. And it's like, I'd rather have the ones with all the crashes and everything. Oh, real quick, the little black bars that like you guys see above the screen at certain times, I cannot fix those. So I did try fixing them in editing and I just cannot fix it. How do you use the map again? Crap. No, not here. How do you?
All right.
Let's go.
Now.
I'm up.
Oh, I forgot to turn the frame rate, the frames per second up. Whatever, screw it. It's at 30. Is it in here? But yeah, real quick, as I was saying, the black bars, I cannot fix them at all. So I cannot. I tried stretching the screen, and it just looked like complete shit. Like, it looks so, everybody just is stretched out. So there's no way I can do it. I tried doing it, and it just looked horrible. Even when because my friend has like a PC, I even tried using a couple of his stuff, and it's just so damn difficult.
Welcome.
It still looks really bad. And it's like even worse. Thankfully, the fights
Sorry to
don't.
call for you like this. I'm sure you're busy with security matters.
I'm just gonna go real quickly before they go.
No, it's fine. I'm glad for the chance to talk.
Thankfully, the fights don't go like this, so it's all perfect. I'll talk about what I was talking about afterwards. With the
It's good
lags,
to see you
not
again,
lags.
Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena.
The not so
I see Sharon is
perfect
with
Let's
you too.
Plays. Hey, fuck you, Reen.
Thanks to you, I was
Talking
able
over
to
me.
promptly meet with the chairman. I'm glad to see you all were able to safely complete your duties for the day.
I've heard about what you've been doing for your special ops missions. Thank you for your assistance. So you're the new Class 7? And you are Professor Erica's daughter.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Who the fuck is Erica?
Nice to meet you. You know my mother?
Oh,
I met her when I went to Libero with my father many years ago.
I didn't know Tita
We
was
still
with
keep
us.
in touch, even if she spends most of her letters gushing about you.
Oh, how sweet.
Mother. Nice to see you again, Governor Regnitz.
I believe the last time was at Corel Imperial Villa.
The last time I seen you,
But
you were
now
trying to
you're
kill
one of
me.
Green's students? It sure is an interesting class. I heard you met with Machias and Elisa earlier?
I just noticed Reen's wearing gloves. When? Has he been wearing gloves this whole entire time?
Yeah, thankfully. Elisa delivered Orbital bikes and new equipment for the Dareflinger.
I see. Here, have a seat. Sharon, some tea for our guests.
Certainly.
Has he been wearing gloves the entire time? And I just barely noticed that now? I never noticed he was wearing gloves. What the? Why is he wearing gloves? I don't know if I want to talk over this. Well, no, I'm gonna talk over this part. I don't know if I want to talk about what I was talking about. I'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, I never noticed he was wearing gloves though. Yeah, screw it. I always like the Let's Plays where the games have lags because one, it just tells me, okay, if I'm paying for a game, this is what I'm gonna be getting. Instead of like the Let's Plays where it's like real perfect and then you buy the game, you're like, what the heck? This game sucks. Like, oh man, I'm so glad I never bought Cyberpunk, but if I did, I would have much rather. I would have been really pissed because, gosh, that game was that game was so horrible. It was so bad. It was funny though. I seen all this stuff and I would have had an amazing time laughing at it. I did hear though you couldn't technically beat the game because of like the last mission would mess up, and I would be pissed about that if I put in the hours. But like all the other funny stuff though, I'd have been laughing about. What other game was horribly? Oh, it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh gosh, that game was bad when it first came out. It was horrible. But see, Assassin's Creed Valhalla had like trash shit though, cause like you couldn't even save. You would lose save files. That would get me mad. Like after putting in hours of work, man, that game was bad. I remember I threw an axe at somebody and then like I hit somebody with an axe. I don't know why I was thinking throw. I hit somebody with an axe and then I moved back and my axe was still stuck in them and then it just started hitting in the air by itself. I'm like, what the fuck? But I loved it though because the enemy started dying. Yeah, pay attention to some of this stuff. If you want to pay attention to me as well, you can. It's up to you, but definitely pay attention to some of the stuff because some of this talking is kind of important. Well, important to this part, not to the overall game, but important to this part. I forgot what happened with Speaker McDowell. But yeah, nobody really heard from him. I don't know if he's disconnected from them or what exactly. I'm gonna say something maybe at the end of this Let's Play that'll be kind of a spoiler for Trails of Cold Steel 4, but I have to say it because if you played Trails of Cold Steel 4, don't want to say it now. No, I don't want to say it now. I'll say it at the end, like towards like the end of the Let's Play. I'm gonna write it down so I can remember it, but it's about Muse. And if you've played Trails of Cold Steel 4, you may or may not know what I'm thinking. Or what I'm gonna say. Actually, I wish I didn't say her name because then I could have just said what I wanted to say. Ah, crap. Never mind. Well, I can't say what I want to say now. Maybe I'll say it in a couple episodes after everybody forgets about it. But yeah, if you've played Trails of Cold Steel 4, you know exactly what I want to say about Muse. That's always kind of confused me a lot. There's actually a lot of stuff that's confused me that happens in Trails of Cold Steel 4 that apparently happens in Trails of Cold Steel 3. And here's the intense stuff. Very well. I'll tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Are you gonna talk, please? Please talk. Dragon. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Dragunov class railway guns are the newest model. They're the official successor to the ones installed at Garrelia Fortress. I can't go into specifics, but suffice it to say they maintain the firepower of the old models while drastically increasing their mobility. By making use of detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railways. They could even be moved along the transcontinental railroad, for example. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at Garrelia Fortress. I haven't even seen them in person, but reportedly they're capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. What? Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Why was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did. That's all. The advisor at your school, Professor Smith, helped out as well. What? Sorry to have betrayed your expectations like this. But both Chairman Irina and I were involved with the establishment of the original Class 7. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. We wanted you to be aware of both the bright future and cruel present between the Empire and Crossbell. Governor Regnitz. Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess are waiting to speak with you. It wouldn't do It wouldn't do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Irene, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Take care. Remember all of this. That's why I did read that. Remember all of this. It will come up a little bit later and a lot more in Trails of Cold Steel 4, but definitely remember all of it. But yeah, basically there was a lot of stuff that happened between in Trails of Cold Steel 2 and 1, where Crossbell trying to fight for its independence. Both Erebonia and Calvert, I think. I want to say Calvert as well. We're trying to take control of Crossbell. But eventually they got their independence, and then they eventually... Do they have it? I think they have it, kind of. I think they have it. I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. I don't think they have their independence. No, wait. No, they don't. They're trying to get it in... Wait, am I wrong? I think I'm stupid. I might be stupid. And it sucks that I can't really look this up right now because Trails of Cold Steel is not big enough. So no one's talked about it. All the little stuff. Really sucks. I don't... No, they're not independent. Duh, never mind. They're not. But they are fighting for their independence. That's why all the people are here. All right, let's go talk to. Oh, okay. You do have to do one first and then the other. Never mind. I thought you could do either one. Let's go talk to the Imperials. Class 7 and Cadet Russell of Thor's Branch campus have arrived. Hello. What? Why are you all like stuttering for? I have orders from Prince Oliver to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the Imperial family. Please mind your manners. Yeah, shut the fuck. Let us through, okay? We know the Imperial family on a first name basis. Let us through, bro. Like, you're little. Move out of the way. Don't be time.
Welcome, all of you.
Elise, Princess Alphen, good to see you both.
Yes, likewise. If I recall correctly, we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. And Elise... Oh, Elise?
Aw, she's happy to see her brother. She hasn't seen her brother in a while.
It's nothing.
I think she does like him, though.
Good to see you again, Rain.
Again, they're not related.
It's been too long.
But they are related.
You became student council president. Is that going well?
By adoption.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's not technically weird.
Her popularity with the younger students has simply skyrocketed. Everyone there relies on her all the time. Perhaps tonight, she can rely on her dearest brother to comfort her?
And she's always making jokes about it.
Your Highness?
They're not stepbrothers, they're brother
I'm
and...
glad to see you two are as close as ever.
Whatever the fuck you call that when somebody gets adopted and they become part of the family. I don't know. I don't know, is it brother-in-law? Stepbrother?
So these are the princess and Instructor Rain's little sister.
Both of them are so gorgeous. It's like they stepped right out of a dream.
Aha! Welcome, young Rain.
This motherfucker is the weirdest person in this game, I swear. I love his character, but he's so freaking weird.
Prince Oliver. It's been a while since I've seen you, too.
And he's even weirder in Trails of Cold Steel 4.
Far too long by my reckoning. Late though it may be, I'd like to congratulate you on graduating. I'd also like to thank you for lending your aid to the branch campus.
I'm not worthy of those words. You've done a lot for me too, Your Highness. You and Toval. Let me thank you on behalf of all my classmates who aren't here today.
Oh, that little parlor trick I did for you. Think nothing of it.
I guess the old Class 7 has a lot going on.
They're all
He's
like
pretty charismatic.
friendly with them.
Just what I'd expect from a prince.
I'd hesitate to call him a typical prince.
Yeah. More so Reen is friendly with him. The others are...
So we have the new Class 7 and my very own...
but they're not like how Reen and Oliver are.
It's good to see you again, Kurt. But, Tita, has it truly been 3 years? Well, perhaps I should play you a song to mark this joyous reunion of friends long apart.
This man is a weirdo.
I think we'll pass. Besides, I'm sure you don't have much time before the dinner.
I love him, though.
I'm glad to see you're the same as ever.
It is a pleasure to see you again, too, Your Majesty.
Wait, what?
I've heard rumors about the kind of person he is. They appear to have all been true. Dear Oliver, can't you see the new people are overwhelmed by your charms?
He's a very charming character,
Please, have a
Alphen.
seat,
Calm
everyone.
down. He's charming. He's funny. Yeah, he was Olivier something. I don't know how to pronounce it. They pronounce it weird. But yeah, he was in the older Trails games. Yeah, the older Trails games. I don't know if there's any deep important conversations here, but I guess I can just read these off. The last time we were together, Tito, was during the incident in Libero. Ah, wait, no. It was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the place. That place was pretty tough to deal with. But I'm so happy you... Well, you know what? Nope, not fucking reading. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't read that great at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't read great at all. Even though I'm a great reader, which is weird. I just can't out loud read. I hate out loud reading. I don't think there's anything like how it was in the last one. This could just be all familiarizing themselves with each other. Altina's look always just looks like she's the most disinterested person ever. And now she just looks like she's really depressed. Like when her eyes move up, she just looks like so depressed. And when she has her eyes her top eyelids kind of like halfway down, it just looks like, why the fuck am I here? I'd rather be doing something else. I'd rather be fighting. And Kurt's older brother, I forgot his name. Goodness. Damn. That's the hard thing about recording right now. He was Olivert's bodyguard, basically. But they're like best friends though, so it wasn't really like a bodyguard situation. Yuna, you can't say snobby prince. Yuna. Yuna. Jesus, Yuna. What are you doing? But they all know he's basically an asshole. They all know it. They all very much know it, that he is an ass. As y'all will see, he becomes even more of a bigger ass. I'll save that for later though. I keep forgetting the freaking stupid, I didn't turn auto on because I was trying to read the text to make sure. He still looks pretty short. It is weird how Ring hit like a crazy ass growth spurt from Trails of Cold Steel 2 to Trails of Cold Steel 3. There's no official height on him in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. So I don't know if maybe like it was just like how the game was, but like look at these height differences like they get. And everybody else gets like a regular, like just regular schmegler height change. Like Eustace and all them get like just barely any height changes. Ring just goes from like super small to, yeah, no, I'm playing basketball. I am the starting point guard of this team. Like this man looks like he's like 6 feet something in these games. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. This is between Cedric and the principal of what's it called? The branch campus. Chancellor Osborne. Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him. Pay attention to all this. I will try to read as much of it as I can. Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor? He's the one who helped. He's the one who planned the whole annexation of Crossbell. Yeah, it's getting serious. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. If the Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow, then he has my thanks for that. I've no doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Rain, please watch over him for me. Olivert. Yes. Of course, Your Highness. Let's see. It sounds like there's some complicated things going on. I've definitely got a better impression of them now. It's clear they both care for their little brother a lot. How the fuck are you two whispering to each other and nobody else can hear you? Like, you two are on opposite sides. Why are you barely introducing yourself now? I am Elise Schwarzer, Ring's younger sister. This took about a whole conversation. Thank you all for caring for my brother. Huh? He's the one who takes care of us. I mean, I don't really look up to him, but I don't hate him or anything. You sure about that? Kind of came off like you hated the guy sometimes. My word. You're welcome. Though it is true that we are more often indebted to him. Same here. He helps me out with lessons and with Panther Soldat related things. You know, Ring's like the one in charge around here. She's trying to act like we ain't in charge. Come on, Elise. Get with the system. Was that really necessary? Oh, enough playing around, you. After all, you're the one who looks up to Ring the most. Princess? I don't know if there ever is anything between them or if it's just like like just kind of like jokes from the game. I do know you can. Well, I do know you can romance her in Trails of Cold Steel 4. I am giving some kind of spoilers, by the way, for Trails of Cold Steel 4, but yeah, you can romance her. I'm just gonna fucking say I don't. That isn't that important. The romance shit is not important to the game. It's not. Nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now. The romance shit was probably the biggest thing I hated about Trails of Cold Steel 4 because it plays absolutely no parts in any of the games. I don't even think it's canon. Like, I think the last episode, no, never mind. I said last episode that if Emma and Reen were a canon relationship, it seems the most canon. Or it's just something like their relationship seems the most canon, but no, the romance shit was completely pointless. It does nothing at all. Not a damn thing. It was so pointless. So if you're playing Trails of Cold Steel 4, just romance whoever you want to romance. It doesn't even fucking matter. You just get different stories and you get like some little what's it called for it from PlayStation or whatever system you're playing it on, the little achievement thing. So yeah, I just went back and romanced them all real quickly. Wait, what was that about a kidnapping? I recall hearing you were a spy for the Noble Alliance, but yes, as part of my spy missions, I abducted Elise and the princess. That was also the first time I met Instructor Reen. That happens pretty early in Trails of Cold Steel 2. Ah, yes. Those sure were the good old days. Now we could just crack open a cold one and laugh at them. I don't know if we can still laugh about these guys. You know, kind of kidnap them. Just saying. Can a kid really kidnap somebody? However, it's all thanks to you. What was that? However, it's all thanks to you I was able to be the damsel in distress and find myself carried into safety in Reen's arms. Princess. So that's how you all know each other. Oh, they're all giving Reen that look again. Well, Curtis. I don't know about Yuna. And then for some reason, Elisa, Altina. Goodness, I can't remember names. She just has her eyes closed. I don't know why like the little Twitch notifications pop up during these recordings, but they do. But I see now. He definitely acts like a big brother. Yeah, Reen is definitely a bit overprotective at times. Elise, I'd guess she's about the same age as me. No, she's like a year younger, I think. I think she's like 16. No wait. Yeah, 16. My apologies for interrupting. However, it's nearly time for the dinner party. You will need to prepare soon. Already? How time flies. Understood. Thank you for letting us know. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I told you, you don't know them like we do, or like Reen does, and Tita does, because you know Oliver went undercover as a freaking traveling musician, playing his little freaking instrument. I don't know the name of the instrument, by the way. I don't think it's it's not a violin. Might be. No, it's he's a traveling bard. Whatever bards play. I forgot their instrument they play. We're already going on 43 minutes. Regarding that girl with the mint-colored hair. Are you talking about Muse Egret? Muse? Egrets. I see. Pay attention to that part for later on in the game. What about her? She's a classmate of mine. Oh, I see. Princess? Yes. My apologies for bringing it up. For a moment, I thought I knew her, but it must have been a mistake. Farewell for now, and thank you. Pay attention to it. That's all I'll say. Somebody did say that my pay attention, my English, work again, come back. Okay. Somebody did say that my like telling y'all like that could be spoilers. It's not spoilers. It's literally just pay attention to that for later in the game, because it'll make a lot more sense later in the game of why that thing happened. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, this and this happened. I'm just gonna tell you pay attention to it for later, because I know. Why do I not have the stupid freaking thing on? Well, when he visited Laburo 4 years ago, he hid his identity and took a different name. To me, he's still the funny, smart, and reliable bard, Olivier. Is that so? That means you must know my older brother as well. Oh, you mean Mr. Mueller? What is his name? Xander? No. Well, half-brother. We have different mothers, and frankly, we look nothing alike. You look nothing alike your whole damn family. What is his name? Oh, stupid, fucking stupid, Mueller. The Mueller Vander. I don't know why I thought Xander. I'm stupid at times. Excuse my stupidity. So for those of y'all that are like graduated from high school, do any of y'all like miss high school? Because I know like whenever I'm at work, sometimes I was like just chill after school, and, like just chill on campus. That's what I used to do. Like when I was in high school, I would just like go to like this one spot right in the middle of our school, just chill there. Like it was just pretty cool. I like doing that still. I work at a school, by the way. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, I teach. So yeah, I don't chill there when the students are there though. Wait for their ass to leave. Fuck that. Oh, what do you want, pretty boy? Speaking of pretty boy, for those of y'all who play Devil May Cry, does that new character V, he just doesn't like feel like a devil hunter? Like, is that just me? I feel like they made him too stereotypical emo guy. Like they just made him like look real cleaned up, real nicely groomed, and then you have like Nero and Dante who look hella rough. Who look like hella rough. I would have preferred if V did not look so well groomed. It just didn't fit. It doesn't fit right when you play the game. Like in my opinion, at least.
There are some things we just can't talk about with the young ones here.
Pay attention to all this.
I suppose this is the first time we'll have spoken one-on-one like this.
We just spoke one-on-one a couple episodes ago.
That's true. So, am I speaking to the Governor General of Crossbell? Or am I speaking to the leader of the Ironbloods?
Dun dun dun.
Ah, the Ironbloods. Gifted children found and taken in by His Excellency Lord Osborne.
These are all your Ironbloods. Even
Mostly
Million.
the latter, to answer your question. But you forget, I'm also a former member of the Thor's Board of Directors. At the same time, my younger brother is one of your classmates. I'm certain there is an abundance of topics we could discuss.
If you need to leave a message for Eustace, I'll make sure he gets it. We'll be meeting up before too long.
Ah, so you've already managed to meet with some of your other classmates.
Maybe we can discuss
Not
your plans.
all of them, though. I suppose it must be difficult getting a hold of Gaius and Instructor Valentine.
What have you done with them, Rufus?
How much does he know?
I'll beat that ass, Rufus. I will.
I jest. Our time is short and better spent on topics besides my brother. What I wish to discuss is your rather fascinating lineage.
Excuse me, sir? Yeah,
okay,
he knows.
We've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
I can't pause that, but this is basically all spoilers
Member, in fact.
for Charles of Colsteel 2.
Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor.
He's always known.
Relentlessly, without looking back. As long as you do, I'm sure.
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
I'm gonna say something in a minute.
In the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He did get revenge on you!
that nothing will make a lot of shit doesn't make sense.
He did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Then, please tell me. As much as I wanted to ask while all that was happening a year and a half ago, I couldn't. What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the Phantasmal Blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society? And how did you become leader of the Ironbloods?
My lord, it's nearly time.
Well, so much for this damn one-on-one conversation.
I shall be there shortly.
I think it answers one of them for us, not all three. Of course, you have this clean-ass mirror.
I can answer some of your questions. Only His Excellency knows the truth about the Black Workshop. He entrusted the Black Rabbit to me personally. Second, I'm sure Claire, Lecter, and Millium don't know this, but it seems we're being tested. They want to see whether any of us, yourself included, can reach the core.
The core?
I'll tell y'all this. To know what the core is, you will have to fully complete Trails of Cold Steel 4. So you're gonna have to get both endings and get all the way to the full complete ending to know what the core is. That's all I will say about that.
In regards to me being the leader of the Ironbloods, 12 years ago, I manipulated my father into sending a Jaeger Corps called Arngarm to attack His Excellency.
Arngarm. That's the Corps V from the Imperial Liberation Front was the leader of. He said they were hired by some high-up noble to attack the Chancellor, but were completely wiped out.
I wanted to test him. I wished to see just how capable this commoner Chancellor was, and if he could figure out who did it.
You're talking pretty loud, the person right behind you.
Then one day, when I was practicing falconry with your adoptive father, Baron Schwarzer, who should he introduce me to but His Excellency? He had known it was me the whole time.
How fucking old is Rufus?
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title?
Yes, I apologize for the other day. But it seems you're aware it was me who sent you that little greeting. The 4 great houses have no future. From here on, I shall consider you my true father, and one day surpass you.
Pay attention for next game.
Ironbloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that day.
And so, that is how I became the first Ironblood.
I think I'll talk about it right after this, what I wanted to say. Let me see. There's 90 story stuff. And I can start to end the episode. Because that's how I will end the episode, is talking about that. If I can't, then never mind. Okay. What we're doing? Am I gonna be able to just stand for a second and pause the game? No, I will not. I got to go to the stupid party. And freaking tastic. We are pushing an hour. Come on, hurry up, y'all. I'll talk about it in the next episode, I think. Yeah, I'll probably just talk about it in the next part because it's gonna be a longer. It'll be a longer talk that I'll talk about next part. So yeah, be prepared for a very longer discussion about that. And hopefully we get some people that maybe know about the game that can answer some of the questions for me or have theories of their own. Because it's kind of similar to a lot of anime in general. Like my question, like I'll give y'all the basis of my question and I'll talk about it more in depth. Is when it's obvious who's a villain, why are these characters able to be in certain positions? Because I know, like, I'll just talk about it next part, because again, it's gonna be a really long discussion and I'm already going on an hour. It's gonna be at least a 30-minute discussion. I don't want to push this to an hour and a half, but damn, this might get pushed to an hour and a half because of all this damn talking. Yo, Pablo, I'm gonna need you to back up my sister Elise. Wait. Elise doesn't have black hair, she has purple hair. Is Reen's hair black? And this shit just comes off purple because they didn't want to use black. Oh, hell no. I mean, I guess because you could technically say, is Reen's hair purple or is it dark blue? Because it does look a bit bluish. So I guess maybe that's like they just wanted to say black, but they didn't want to make it black because he would look pretty stupid if he had like dark black hair. Yeah, he wouldn't look like as cool. And he matches his freaking outfit too, by the way. So I guess maybe that's why they didn't go with black, but there's like parts of black in his hair, I guess, so. Fam, we're not going on an hour and a half. Y'all need to shut the fuck up now, because I can't pause it anywhere. Can't, huh? Nope, I'm gonna skip it. Reen, Earth to fucking Reen. You're thinking pretty deep there. I don't blame you. From the sound of it, some pretty heavy stories came out during your special operations mission earlier. Well, make sure you eat something. Can't go to war on an empty stomach or something. Okay, why'd you say or something? Some good looking food there. Look at them sandwiches. And them bread rolls. Is that sushi? I think the other one may or may not be lasagna. I can't fucking tell. Is that curry? Oh, music. There was something I wanted to ask. Have you met the princess before? Oh, why do you ask that? Well, she mentioned you look like someone she knew. I was just wondering. I may have run into her at a dinner party in the capital once or twice, but I hear you're very well acquainted with Prince Oliver. To yourself, Cheetah. I believe I've heard your future with that red-headed bracer was blessed by one of His Highness's performances. Look at music getting out of a conversation easily. Music's smart. Muse is a very deadly character. She's too smart. She is too smart. But yeah, what I was saying though is why is it that like when a bad character or that I might have already said it, but I'll just say it again just in case I didn't say it. Why does a bad character, when it's clear that they're bad, have the position they have and nobody is trying to say anything about it or challenge it? Y'all look like crap. You look like a bunch of pieces of shit. I like Ash's style. Ash's style reminds me of Dazai. Oh, not Dazai, what the fuck? Kabuki from Boruto. Kind of Dazai-ish, but that's more Reen. Maybe that's why I like Kabuki so much, because I like Ash. Ash is cool. Sir, you can't drink booze. You're too young for that. Sir. Sheesh, haven't you been scolded for that exact thing before? And what was that supposed to make me want to wait? Huh? Okay, what the fuck? I don't know. That was a confusing sentence. They need to be more aware of their surroundings. They should have the mindset that a mission is finished only once you return to camp. Shut the fuck up, you stick up your ass bitch. Gosh, I can't stand you. I can't stand Michael. Like, I don't like Kurt, but at least he's not Michael. Like, I just don't like Kurt because his freaking strength is trash. Major Michael just had the worst freaking personality ever. I don't know how they work with him. I would have been try to get his ass off the squad. We need somebody else. At any point can I save? I just want to save because I don't want this to crash. It's the only thing I hate about these games is that you can't save during any of these parts because it could crash. Now, granted, I can't go any more forward because okay, now we're gonna be able to save soon. I was about to say I could like just let the game sleep, go in sleep mode and end this right here, but if I did, I'd have to not play any other game. Okay, we're gonna learn some important stuff in a minute. Music, you better get your little ass out of here, little young ass out of here. Yeah, calm your ass down. All right, in the next part we will have some very deep we'll have some very big conversations. Definitely hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Links to my Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Pokemon Emerald randomizer, Pokemon Platinum randomizer playlist for both of those. Trials of Cold Steel 3 playlist and Trials of Cold Steel 4 playlist are all in the descriptions below. We got some pretty big story stuff happening next episode, so definitely if you don't want to be missing out on anything, I would definitely watch next episode because it is a very big story related it's gonna have very big stuff for the next episode or for the rest of the game. I can't speak English. Anyways, that is it for now. I'm out. Peace. Have a great freaking day, everybody. Hope y'all are enjoying the Let's Play. I'm out though. Peace.